Hey everyone, it's me, Alegra. I'm super excited because I just got my hands on the new e.l.f. foundation. This is the new Soft Glam Satin Foundation from e.l.f. and I'm super excited to test it out with you beauties today, see how it performs, do a wear test, and hopefully we'll find out if this is another e.l.f. product that is drugstore better than high-end. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So I have it right here, and I did get the shade Light Medium 25. So it's super easy to find on the e.l.f. website to find your shade. I think they did such a great job at really categorizing each category of skin types and skin tones so that it's kind of easy to find your shade. And they do have 36 different shades to choose from, and this does retail for $8. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some to the back of my hand. Now, this is supposed to be a medium coverage. It's buildable, they say. And so I'm really excited. So my first impressions though, since just putting it on my hand, is that it does feel very creamy. This is also supposed to be a breathable foundation formulation that never feels cakey, and it's supposed to feel weightless on the skin. So let's go ahead and see if that's true. So my initial impression is that it does feel weightless. It does feel satin-like on the skin. It feels hydrating and nourishing. This is infused with Hibiscus Complex, and it also does have blueberry extract, so it's said to be very hydrating, and it does actually feel very hydrating and nourishing on the skin. And it feels kind of like a skin tint, so I feel even the coverage is very much like a skin tint. But if you're looking for something with not a lot of coverage, I think this will be a great option. But here we do have it. This is the side with the foundation and without. So I hope you can see, you know, I really don't think it has that much coverage. I'm really surprised. But they do say it's buildable. Actually, I wanted to try it with the beauty sponge and see if there's a difference in how it applies and how it looks. So I'm just going to take a beauty sponge now. I just used my BK Beauty foundation brush. But now I'm just going to take a beauty sponge and just dampen it. And let's see how it comes out with a beauty sponge. So I'm just going to take a little bit more on the back of my hand and just dab in with this sponge right here. So I'm just working the product in just to break it up. So let's go ahead and apply it. Yes, this is definitely giving a lot more coverage with the sponge, I believe. Actually, I'll try the sponge just on this side and see if it's the sponge, or is it because we're building up. That definitely, I see a much bigger difference now. But yeah, now I'm seeing some coverage. I feel like I really didn't see much coverage in the previous application. But let me see, is it the sponge, or is it, again, because we applied another layer? But, you know, I feel like I'm using a lot of product here to get coverage. So let's go ahead and try it now. Yes, actually, it's the sponge, I think. Yeah. I think that the brush gave it a very natural effect, but with the sponge, you're definitely going to get much more coverage. So I like it with the sponge better, because with just the brush, I felt like it just almost looked like a skin tint again, but even less coverage than many of my skin tints. So this is beautiful though. Okay, now I love it. Now I'm shocked, but now I love it because I really did. Again, I really wasn't that sure about it at first, but now I absolutely love it. And this is one application with the sponge. So actually if we put on two with the sponge, but I don't even think you need it now. And this is a perfect match for my complexion. I'm so surprised because I did just use some tanning products. So I thought that maybe I was going to be too tan, but either this has adjusted to my skin tone or it's just a perfect match. It just melts into your skin, I think. So even if maybe it's not a perfect match, maybe it kind of just blends so well into your skin that, you know, it winds up just looking flawless for you. So it feels incredible. I'm so glad I tried it with the sponge, because with the brush I did not, and that never really happens to me. I usually don't see that much of a difference between the brush or the sponge, but actually this sponge with this foundation is the way to go. So my initial impression, now that we put it all over and it's kind of dried down a bit, I absolutely love it. It truly looks skin-like. It totally does feel weightless on the skin. It looks so natural. It feels like I have nothing on. So actually it's very comfortable to wear, because I haven't been wanting to even wear foundation recently just because the summer's here. It's so hot. But actually this is a foundation that I want to wear. It just evened out the complexion, It, you know, took away any ruddiness. It's also giving a glow to the skin, hydration. It feels incredible. It definitely makes your skin look smoother. So wow, I can't believe how much I love this, again, because I really just am not even, I only purchased this because I love e.l.f. and I wanted to try it, but I was never expecting to really love it this much, but I really love it that much. Wow, like I really do want to wear this now every day. I've just been wearing my CC cream lately, but you know, the CC cream has so much coverage that a cosmetic CC cream, it's like, it might as well be called a foundation. But I'm just going to put on some concealer now. I actually have a few more e.l.f. products I thought we could try out really quickly. But one of them is the e.l.f. It's called the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Glow Stick. So I figured we could test this out too. I am going to set my face and come back and let you know how the foundation holds up, because they say it's supposed to be very long lasting. So let's see about that. But wow, actually, I'm so glad I just did this with you guys, because I was gonna come back and, you know, after I put on the concealer. But wow, look at how that concealer just melted into the foundation. It just looks so seamless. Wow. And let's go ahead and test this out now really quickly. So here it is, beautiful packaging, and it does have a rounded tip to it, which is different because usually these sticks are usually that kind of square. Oh, it feels so good. The rounded tip feels good when you apply it to your skin. Wow. That is really nice. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so creamy and it's just melting into my skin. You could probably even just use your fingers because it's so creamy. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. I can't believe it. Oh, and it has a beautiful scent to it. Oh my goodness, it smells like watermelon. It smells so good. I wasn't expecting that. Wow, I love that, because are you like me? But I love watermelon scents and watermelon flavor. So this is a dream. Wow, it looks so natural. It's not giving texture to my skin whatsoever, because sometimes I am afraid of highlighters and shimmer products on my skin because sometimes they will emphasize the texture, but this is not. It's so beautiful. It's actually just giving a beautiful glow to the skin. Very youthful looking, just gorgeous. I could actually keep putting this on. I can't believe it, because usually I don't even want to put highlighter type products down on my cheeks because it will look very textured, but this is not doing that. You might have even seen, if you see my previous videos, if I put shimmer on my cheeks, it looks doesn't look good. So anyway, guys, I am in love with this and this foundation so far. Just absolutely stunning. So natural. So your skin but better look. Wow. So I'm just going to set this quickly. I do have the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I actually did get the pink one too, which I believe I had before, but I ordered another one. So let's test it out really quickly. I just wanted to see how one performs against the other. So first I'm just going to put on the traditional translucent shade. And now I just want to try the pink one just to show you. You know, normally people do layer the pink over a translucent, but I just want to see how it looks on its own. So let's go ahead and just see. I just want to play and have fun here. So this is the pink one now. I just want to show you the difference if you are a person with a similar complexion to mine. This is how the pink is going to look on its own if you don't layer it. Actually, I like the translucent better. Translucent giving more coverage. So that's a surprise, because I figured that the pink was going to give more coverage or just give a more brightened effect, but actually the translucent shade is giving more brightness, I think. And these setting powders from e.l.f. are talc free, so how amazing is that? I'm just going to put on some bronzer now. This is just, you know, my everyday look. I usually just like to put on some kind of skin tint, concealer, setting powder, and a bronzer. And that's in a lip. And I always do my brows, so that, you know, that's just my usual everyday look. So I'm just gonna do that. So I just put on a quick lip, and I'm just gonna add some gloss. Now I have to admit though, it's, you know, I do live on the water, so it's very humid where I live, and you know, it's humid here in my beauty room. I really don't have a lot of air conditioning or things like that going on, and already I do see my skin is looking a little bit more dewy than I'm, I guess, used to, or I wasn't expecting it to look this dewy already, but it definitely does look very natural. But I am going to come back and let you know how, you know, it's holding up, but already I feel like it's, you know, my skin is looking a bit dewy. So let me just put this lip on, and this is just the Nude Duck Plump in Banging Bear. So I'm not sure if you can see the dewiness yet. I'm really surprised. Again, I just feel like one moment ago I was kind of looking very matte, and now just a few minutes later I'm feeling very glowy. And it's actually, I think, giving a very radiant look to my skin, but it definitely is very natural, so that's the good news. But I'm gonna come back in a few hours. I just have to run some errands, and actually I have my little ones right here, my little Lola, my little baby doll Lola, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and feed her. Here she is. Say hi, mommy. So she's wanting her food, so I've been having to cook her, you know, homemade food now that this girl is almost 16 years old. Look how gorgeous. And you see, she does zoomies. She's amazing. So yes, she flies from one couch to the other, just so much energy. But you know, she has to always be by my side. So I gotta go feed her. I'm gonna go cook her some chicken and rice, and I will let you know how this is holding up for me. So let me know what you think of it so far. Do you see a difference? What do you think of this finish? It definitely is a unique finish because it looks very natural, yet I can see the coverage, and it's, you know, you can see the foundation, but it's natural looking, I think. So, and it does feel weightless on my skin. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll be back in a few. So beauties, I'm back, and so I have to be completely honest with this foundation. It's been quite a few hours later. It's about 5 hours later, and I felt like this foundation left me, is it possible, I guess, you know, I do have oily skin, and for me this did seem to leave my skin a bit oily. It could be because, again, I do live on the water. It's pretty humid here, and so I did need to go ahead and powder. I didn't want to because I wanted to show you the true look of it, but I had to powder my face because my face was looking very shiny. So what you're seeing right now is some powder, but it is definitely skin-like. If you're looking for something very natural, very effortless, very weightless on the skin, then I would definitely recommend this. If you have dry skin, I think you would absolutely love this because it does feel very hydrating on the skin. It feels incredible. It's just that if you have oily skin, it might emphasize the oiliness. So, and that's pretty much it. I also wanted to have a giveaway today for a $25 Ulta gift card. So just be a subscriber to enter into today's giveaway. Give me a thumbs up if you like today's video, and definitely comment Glam Fam down below to let me know that you'd like to take part. So that's pretty much it. I hope you beauties are all doing good. Thanks for spending time with me today, and I'll see you very soon.